In the United Kingdom and Republic of Ireland, there are around 300 lifeboat stations. 235 of these stations are run by the Royal National Lifeboat Institution. All the rest are run independently. On the Isle of Wight there are 6 lifeboat stations, 3 of which are run independently. These are Ryde Inshore Rescue, Freshwater Lifeboat and Sandown Shanklin Inshore Lifeboat. Sandown Shanklin Inshore Lifeboat is headed by Operations Manager and Senior Coxswain Mark Birch.
My role here is I'm the Operations Manager. I'm in charge of basically make sure the boat, everything's running perfectly, the crew have got everything they need, the day-to-day running of the entire place.
Japanese government very concerned about this, as I've been saying, third largest economy in the world, and this devastation.
Probably trying to adjust to extraordinary change. We think in the UK about the increase in fuel and
An independent lifeboat station is a station that is run by the local community. It's not an RNLI station. It was set up by the community. There's been an independent boat in the bay since 1870s. It's been dotted around the bay, originally starting in Shanklin and moved to where it is now. We cover from Bembridge Ledge round to St Catherine's Point and 7 miles out. We've been known to go a lot further than that. If a neighbouring vessel is off on another job, we're also covering their patch. So we've ended up right up the middle of the Solent before, been over as far as Hayling Island on different other jobs. So we've got a standard area of 70 square miles, but when something changes, it gets bigger.
You don't get paid at all. It's all voluntary work. But saying you don't get paid, it's still nice. You make good friends and stuff like that, really. It's payment in a different way, sort of thing. We're not actually full time. We're here like 24/7. Well, we carry pages, which is like they can contact us, Coast Guard, 24/7. But we both have our own jobs during the day. So if the pager goes off, just get in the van. Get down there and suit up, get the boat ready to launch and stuff like that, really. Well, I quite like the danger.
Yeah?
I don't, I'm not a, sort of a junkie or anything like that, but I like a bit of danger, stuff like that, going out there and doing the job and stuff like that, really.
I like the family spirit down there. It's really, also like just doing something in the community that's worthwhile, but the camaraderie down there is absolutely brilliant.
Teamwork has to come into play. When they come down to join at the beginning, the first thing I say to them, you've got to be able to get on with the rest of the team. If you can't get on with them, you won't be in the team. And each one of them that's come through here has turned out to be really good friends.
Well, the training starts off with coming down here. You're on sort of probation. It's for normally about 3 months, but it can last longer. And they just sort of, you get used to doing the checks, stuff like that. You do a first aid, you do a powerboat level 2, and also you have a radio licence for the VHF. So even though once you've got all of that qualifications, there's still training to be done. We was trained quite recently, last year on the oxygen. So the training's sort of ongoing, really. We go out there most Sundays, go out there and just go out on patrol, stuff like that, really. We sort of do kedging, like anchoring, just to refresh us, really.
We get called out for everything from children missing in small inflatables, people missing, vulnerable people. We have diving incidents, divers go missing, divers with injuries, boats breaking down, boats sinking, mechanical failures. where we've got such a vast coastline which we operate with, we've got everything from cliffs to sand to shingle to muddy areas, bits of areas where people can't get to. So we have to be very varied in our training of what we can actually go into and extract people from.
When you're out on the boat, everyone is looking after everyone else, so you trust everyone with your life. So you get quite close.
We have a various amount of things. We have holiday camps that will do an auction for us. We have a local pub in Shanklin that has a charity weekend for us. The biggest so far that is getting bigger is the Go Orange Day, which has proved very good success, and we're building on it from, we're on year 2 of it, but it's building on it. Also, we're there at the regatta, Sandown Shanklin, Ventnor V Bay Day. All these other events bring in money for us.
Yeah, today we're fundraising just to make everyone on the island and off the island. There are independent stations around. There's about 60 stations around the UK.
Yeah, it's probably about 63 stations independent around the country.
So,
3 which on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, 3. There used to be 4, but there's cows. At the moment there's us, Sandown Shanklin, there's Freshwater, and there's Ride Rescue.
Well, my wife at a nursery selling cakes that the children have made, also quite a few that she's making till about midnight last night, and then my mother's knitted little lifeboat to try and sell at the nursery.
Sandown, the Sainsbury's there, they had a bike ride, even though it didn't go nowhere, they covered 20 miles.
There's a casino tonight at Collier's.
And don't forget there's some raffles coming up a bit later on. We've got the raffles to my left here. Some t-shirts, some bottles, and the legendary bar dash as well. We're doing that after 11 o'clock, so we'll be putting a name out of the bag for that. If you've got any chips left, go through. If not, £6, £50 worth of chips is for a good cause. And the one who's got the most chips at the end of the night, £100 cash. Rest of the proceeds to the Go Orange Day, which is happening all over the United Kingdom.
Plans for the future are, we've already got the land next door to our station, and we are incredibly short on space here. We want to build a new station 3 times the size of what we've got, which will make launching a lot easier. It gives better training area for the crew, better equipment. We want to get a slightly bigger boat, so that's our plans so far. Also, we want to bring in a smaller boat as well. So with the lifeguard side disappearing on the island, we want to be able to have a smaller boat that's even quicker, ready to go, but we can leave people down here ready to man it for most of the summer period.
After meeting this crew, I can see a real sense of extended family. The crew have to trust each other with their lives. They are a group of individuals who have a role within the lifeboat crew for no gain of their own, apart from their own sense of giving something back to the community. There is a real community spirit with businesses and public all getting involved to help the lifeboat station out, with not only money donations but also giving up their own time to volunteer in any way they can.
One of there's a couple of points. The main thing is giving back to the community. It is a nice thing being able to give something back. The second one is meeting some very different and some people that will end up being your closest friends, which is my crew. They all work together fantastically. If it wasn't for the teamwork that they do, the rescues wouldn't be able to happen. They all pull together. They're absolutely superb, and their families that also let them go out at different times at night. They've got trust in what's happening, because sometimes they are put in some dangerous positions, and they all do a very good job.